Hello there, White Sox fans. I hope everybody out there is staying safe and staying warm as the temperatures are plummeting. Still, obviously, as we all know, there's no news on the baseball front at all. We will be doing some videos about the negotiations and exactly what terms that are trying to be worked out. But first, as it's just kind of a slow time, hey, no better time than to catch up with our Picks to Click contest, right? So I do have a couple of videos coming up, including this one right here that looks at the second half of the White Sox season. We just caught up through the All-Star game, and that was the last leaderboard you guys saw. And that's the last leaderboard you will see until we do a live broadcast where we announce the top 10 finishers of the Picks to Click contest. Since I forced you all to wait so long, much longer than I wanted to make up for it, I'm going to include some highlights in these upcoming videos. Something that's especially nice to watch right now as it is getting more and more bleak out, to be able to look back at some summer highlights. So let's get into it. Due to how the All-Star game landed, the first chunk of games that you guys were able to make your pick-to-click predictions on was actually about a week and a half worth of games, and that included a series against the Astros that went pretty well for the White Sox, series against the Twins that was so-so. It was supposed to be a 3-game set, but there was a makeup doubleheader as part of it, and then the White Sox made that short drive up north and unfortunately did not do well against the Milwaukee Brewers. The starting pitching for the White Sox really let us down on that one. When we look at the White Sox offense, nobody who batted over 300, which is pretty unusual for the pretty good hitting White Sox team. Vaughn and Moncada were at the top, with Tim Anderson and Abreu being fairly average overall. However, the White Sox hit for power. As you see, several players were well above an 800 on base plus slugging on the week. Moncada led the way with 11 hits, TA and Vaughn right after him with 10, and then Abreu with 9. Lots of extra base hits were hit during this week and a half. Vaughn with 4, Abreu and Moncada with 3. Tim Anderson and even Abreu hit a triple. Lots of home runs overall. Abreu, Yo-Yo, and TA leading the way with 3 apiece. Tim Anderson got on base a lot and scored a lot, leading the way with 7. And it was Jose Abreu driving in the bulk of those runs, 9 from him. The Sox were a perfect 3 for 3 on the base paths as well. Since it was a week and a half, first place earned 12 points, and that goes to Jose Abreu, who led the way with the highest on-base plus slugging, even though his batting average was pretty low. Lots of extra base hits, 9 RBI. Moncada earned everybody that picked him 9 points. And then there was Tim Anderson in third place, earning everyone that picked him 5 points. But also, there was a walk-off from Gavin Sheets. So while I'm not going to do a leaderboard update, I will show who everyone picked. And of course, that play of the week will be that walk-off home run from Gavin Sheets.
Watching the rookie Sheets. And Gavin Sheets lights it up. Deep right field. Everybody go home. First walk-off for Gavin Sheets. And the Sox are winners in a thriller.
The first fastball he saw hittable all night long, and he hit it out.
He hit it way out.
Well, one thing you can't teach, and that's power.
Heading into that next week, that ended off the month of July, and of course that goes over the trade deadline. The White Sox welcome Cesar Hernandez to the team by the end of this set. The White Sox had a really rough series against the Royals, but one bright spot was the return of Eloy Jimenez, before then rebounding in Cleveland. This was a pretty terrible overall offensive week with some unusual leaders in some of these categories. You see Adam Engel, Seby Zavala, the only players over 300, and meanwhile, TA, Eloy, Yo-Yo, Abreu, well under the Mendoza line. It was a rough week, like I said. On base plus slugging, Engel and Zavala were on a different planet, but as far as Zavala was concerned, that was largely influenced by a single game where he had 3 home runs, which really lifted his stats for the rest of the week. As you see, Adam Engel led the way with 6 hits, kind of low for a team leader there. 5 for Sheets, Vaughn, Tim Anderson. Engel led the way with 3 doubles. Tim Anderson had 2. Nobody had a triple. Just a couple home runs. And Zavala, 3 in one game. 2 for Goodwin, 1 apiece for Engel, Sheets, Yoan, and Eloy. 5 runs scored for Zavala and Goodwin to lead the way there. It's unusual to see Tim Anderson with just 2 runs scored in 7 games. And Zavala also led the way with RBIs. Not only did Zavala hit 3 home runs, but one of them was a grand slam in that game. A game the White Sox actually lost, if you can believe that. And this is the first time we use the point system that will be in place for the whole second half of the season, which is scoring a top first, second, and third instead of just a top 2. And points being 10 points for first place, 7 for second, 4 for third, 3 points for a walk-off, and 2 points just to participate. The leaders here were very clear. Adam Engel, number 1. Seby Zavala, number 2. lots of competition for third place, which should have gone to Brian Goodwin, but nobody picked him. Then would have gone to Gavin Sheets, but no one picked him. And also Goodwin hit a walk-off, so he would have earned you third place points plus the bonus walk-off points. But that falls all the way down to Andrew Vaughn, who only batted .250 but did get a lot of walks to boost his on-base plus slugging. Not many people got as many as 5 hits like he did. And amazingly, there were quite a few people that picked Adam Engel, so hats off to all of you that saw something that I didn't. And even one person picked Sebi Zavala. It's not uncommon to see people picking Andrew Vaughn, so there's a good number of points that went to him. And of course, we will end off this video by showing some really fun highlights. Eloy Jimenez's productivity for the week was really fully encapsulated inside of one game where he put on a bit of an exhibition on both sides of the dish.
That's going to be a good thing.
Eloy to right field. He plunks it down in very shallow right. And he's got himself his first hit of 2021. Welcome back, Eloy. Hi, Mom. And a runner on. He's so excited. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like it's his first baseball game in history.
Ever.
Fastball to left. Eloy Jimenez, his first chance, and he's there to make the catch. So, first opportunity, nicely done by Eloy, who wants to play left field. Little flare to left on a changeup. Eloy's up with it. And the throw coming home is right there.
And he just guns him down. That's a real bad coaching play. It only needs one at bat to come to him. Like that.
Oh, Eloy Jimenez! Do not walk anyone in front of him. Wow! Welcome back. Hi, Mom. See you later. 5-3.
It's Eloy's night anyway, and you figured he was going to get good pitch to hit. He got a slider up, and I mean, he hit the daylights out of that.
Really fun to see Eloy back in action, looking well, playing well. I will be back soon with the next video that will cover the entire month of August.